What's going on, everybody? So we have a request for a 4-month review on this Pond Max 7200 pressure filter. So in this video, I'm going to go over 3 major things. What type and size pump would you use? How long does the UV bulb last in it? And how does the maintenance work inside with the sponges? So here we go. All right, let's start with this, the simple maintenance that I showed in the last video. So you can see Pond is crystal clear. You can see the bottom. Without taking it apart, let's just show you how good the filter is here with the mechanical sponge filters that are in here. So I'm going to turn the valve there and the valve there. Waterfall is going to go off. Water shooting out here. Yep, forgot we got to crank filter there. All right, let's go check to see how dirty the water is coming out. All right, there you see I got crystal clear water, but it's still pumping out dirty water here with the filtration that's in there. So pretty awesome unit. I do not recommend this type of hosing. If you watch my videos, I am replacing all the lines throughout my pump here with new Superflex hose from, you can find it at Home Depot. So here's some extra. Look how flexible that is. That will not freeze in the winter time. All right, what size pump do I use? So I buy all my pumps at Lowe's. It doesn't matter what type of pump it is, but I actually got a Smart Pond pump from Lowe's. It's 3,600 gallon per minute. I actually have 2 pumps in there. One runs to this pressure filter and one runs out to the waterfall. But before the water even gets to the pressure filter, I am running it through a skimmer basket with 2 layers of filter fabric right there. So what size pump should you use? The specs, and I'll put this, you can go on the Pond Max's website. It's 4,000 gallon per hour max. So I'm using the 3,600, so that's doing pretty well right now. What size pump compared to the size pond that you have? So I have a 4,000 gallon pond, and you're supposed to run all the water through half the volume per hour. So I am more than doubling what the recommended is, and that's because I got tens of thousands of dollars worth of expensive koi in here. So I'm running 2 pumps there, and I got a monster pump there that will run up through another filter and down for the waterfall. I shut the waterfall off for the winter time, so you're not putting cold water into the pond. What size Pond Max pressure filter do you want to purchase? So I have a 4,000 gallon pond, so you want to double that, and the largest one that they make is a 7,200, so pretty close. Again, I got thousands of dollars worth of koi fish in the pond, so I want to exercise a factor of safety. All right, how long does the UV filter last? So I've had UV filters on my ponds since the late 90s. So yeah, the rule of thumb is they'll last for a year, and that's actually in the specs that are online. But I unplug them whenever it's not warm and sunny outside. So probably May, June, July, August, September. That's 5 months here in Pennsylvania that actually have it plugged in. So the bulb actually should run you 2 years, because you're not going to run the UV filter over the winter. I do keep the pressure filter running through the winter. You don't have to plug it in or anything, but you obviously put the water through the sponges in there to help filter it, but you don't plug it in during the winter. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take it apart for you. This is the biggest pain. So again, the routine maintenance, once a week, that's easy to clean that, what I just showed you. However, to clean the filters the sponges in here is a pain in the butt because this is pretty heavy. So we're gonna undo that, undo that, undo that, lift it up. I'll show you how easy it is to take out and replace the UV bulb, as well as, hey, I've never actually opened it up to clean the sponges yet since I had it, so we'll see how dirty those sponges are. I don't know, an average person may not be able to lift that out of there. I got myself wet because you saw there the water coming out of the pressure filter, so it is pretty heavy. Not too bad. I was expecting again, I've never cleaned these sponges except for running the ring around it, so they're not that dirty here. So actually pretty pleased, but I'm going to bring the hose over and wash it out. Here's a look at the cleaner that cleans the sponges. But overall, very impressed. I've had other pressure filters where these sponges were very dirty and it takes a lot of time to hose them off. They weren't that dirty, so I'd say maybe once a year you have to clean these out, and do it in the springtime. Here's what the inside looks of it. They got a layer of bio balls in there. All right, there's your UV bulb. Still looks fairly good to me. Probably only had it on for 1 month so far, but it's pretty easy to change. You just unscrew this knob right there, and you pop the bulb out and pop it back in. All right, there you have it. I hope I answered all your questions in the video. Would I buy this pressure filter again? Absolutely. The reason why I bought this is it's the largest pressure filter you could buy before you get into big bead filters and larger UV filters. So I'm very impressed with this pressure filter here. All right, have a good one.